Welcome back, everybody, to Cooking on the Rim. My name is Quish, and we are going to give Rimworld Odyssey a second try. Godwaffle, Gesundheit. That's about the only German I know. Godwaffle, let me tell you, that's not American food. That's cursed food. That's Legion food is what that is. I don't know a whole lot of German, but I did have a German coworker who, when I met him in person for the first time, I did ask him if it was socially acceptable to say Gesundheit when somebody burps. And he said, yeah, absolutely. And I don't believe that he would lie to me, because I'm a very trusting person. So yeah, that's what I do. Whenever somebody burps, I say Gesundheit, especially my wife. She thinks it's funny, or she pretends to think it's funny because we're married. Who knows? Who knows how that works? So yeah, that's enough about my personal life. Let's go ahead and play some Rimworld. Yeah, Godwaffle. Typically, you say Gesundheit when somebody sneezes, but Gesundheit, as I understand it, means good health in German. And obviously, burping is also good for your health because it gets the unspent gases out of your body. Probably also say Gesundheit when somebody farts. I think that would also be appropriate. But I'm not a language scientist, so take what I say with a grain of salt. I am a Rimworld player, though, and we have a Goblin space program to load up. So I was playing some Rimworld over the weekend, and some mods ended up just straight up not working. Like, I wasn't able to build walls for some reason. So I'm gonna just do a quick... Okay, looks like things are, for the most part, where they're supposed to be. Alright, let's take stock of what we got going on here. We got AK Lone Wolf is construction, medical, intellectual. Little Willie, construction, mining, medical, intellectual. Jeez, got some good colonists here. I got Irby, which is Urbanicus Titanicus, or Urbis Titanicus, or however you say that. Godwaffle, there's a French saying. I'm not gonna try to pronounce French. I feel like, and please don't take any offense to this, but I feel like French is a language that was designed to like troll the rest of Europe, like to make fun of everyone else's languages, because everything in the French language is pronounced in such a way that my brain can't wrap around it. And again, please don't take offense to that. I got nothing but love for the people of France. It's your language that drives me nuts. Anyway, now that I've offended the entire country of France, we've also got Velma here, and Velma needs a name. She's a permanent colonist, right? Yeah, Velma is a permanent colonist. Why doesn't she have a name? She should have a name. That requires the wheel of names. Let's go ahead and get this running right away. Quebec is just standing off to the side fuming. Yeah. Ether the Booze Wizard. Welcome back to the colony. At least this time you have a stomach. Ether the Booze Wizard. Welcome back to the colony. All right. Yeah, what do we got going on here? Oh, we have this thing. Is there anything in here we haven't explored? We've got some ancient crypto sleep caskets. We've got some marble walls we can tear down. Looks like we got some slightly expired psych IT, some packaged survival meals that are a little bit past their due by date. But it looks like we've opened up. There's a scrap box. I'm not too worried about that. I don't think I'm going to bother opening these up. Like, I could... Okay, so in theory, if there are ancient soldiers in here, if I could down them without killing them, I could wear their armor. And that could be worth it, I guess. All right, let's take a little time here to rest up a little bit and figure out what we want to do. Oh, God Waffle, thank you. Grimos, thank you for adding that particular quote. Ah, the Royal Tribute Collector. The Taxman a-comin'. Yeah, I don't think I could take that hit squad. All right, let's let everybody... Oh, he's greedy. He wants an impressive bedroom. And he ate non-funguses. You live in the countryside of France? So you're like a French hillbilly? Rip Baker from the other stream. Oh, from the YouTubes. From the YouTubes. Yeah, he didn't last long. I put a new episode of that out today, actually. Let's see. This person has 2 guild members from an enemy jail, wants us to guard them for 16 days. They will not do any work, and then we get this person. Who's a careful shooter, body purist, ugly, terrifying in combat. Jeez. This is actually a very good colonist. What's the religion? Just shipborne. The only problem is that we do need people to be cannibals. Actually, now that I think about it, we are probably gonna have to convert Ether. So that means we should probably put their bed right here. And let's make this for prisoners. And Lone Wolf, if you could just you know, then Ether, let's go ahead and convert. They have 0 will, so this should take like a day. Who is our warden? It is Irby. Oh wait, will is if you're trying to enslave them. This might possibly take a few days. That being the case, we should probably get this pistol out of the room. And with that, let's go ahead and open these up. Okay, they are in fact bad guys. Okay, Lone Wolf might be down. All right, guys. I think I've made a discovery. Goblins can't fight anything. Like, they just straight up could not fight anything. We have a mad ostrich. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So last week we learned a valuable lesson, which was that we should not pick fights with anybody as goblins. I did not learn that lesson well enough, because literally 2 soldiers wiped out my whole team nearly instantaneously. She is wearing marine armor, and that probably has something to do with it. Also, she is jacked up on Mountain Dew and Pixie Sticks. So guess what? It's as if it never happened. It never happened. That was just a joke. Ha ha ha. It was a funny joke. It's a funny joke. Just a funny joke. Oh, it's going to be very hot in that room. I should probably not put Velma in that room. Oh, I guess it should. No, we've got an air conditioner. Never mind. What am I talking about? We could build little feetsies traps at the entry points. You know what? That might be worth trying. I'd be willing to save scum and try that again. That's right. It's a what if timeline. The Watcher has got his head up in the cloud with his big bald head. Hey, the Royal Tribute Collector comes by anyway. Oh, Velma. You know what? We'll let you sleep there for tonight. We'll prisonify you tomorrow. Okay. All right, Little Willie is on an insulting spree for some reason. We could have a paid heat wave. Yeah, I don't think that bothers me at all. We'll accept that just before we leave. We would like to convert. What if I just like... There we go. Like, what if I just put a couple of like mortar shells like at the foot of the crypto sleep casket, and they just step on it and then blow their feetsies off? You think that would work? All right, so security, we will build steel traps here and here. We have found an ancient reactor. That's a toxic fallout one. Okay, now there's a social fight. Goblins are getting real angry in this timeline. Now let's make sure that these are not considered a home zone. We don't particularly want to hang out here. Oh, there's this thing. A mad camel. Fortunately, the Imperials have already left. Oh, that's right. I just straight up stole the blast door and put it on the ship. I forgot about that. I think what we'll do is just we'll keep everybody in the base for now. And then this camel will just leave on its own accord. Yeah, that's basically it, Castas. We're kind of like little space guys that'll steal your hubcaps. Like, did we do the... We did it in the other playthrough that fell apart, where we did the Empire quest where we get the psychic power, but instead of getting the psychic power, we just waited till they sent the shuttle after them, and then we stole the hubcaps off the shuttle. Certainty is at 33%. You know, I could probably do one of these jazzes. Ideology, ritual spot. And we do... Oh, we're ways off from that, apparently. The courtesy flush. Welcome in, friends. Hope you're having a great day. We're about ready to go, potentially, what's going on? Oh, I can't get out the door, right? About ready to, open up some, delicious caskets. All right, so okay. Now what are you guys gonna do? You just gonna sit there and bleed to death? They might legitimately just bleed to death. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Well, we did kill them. Had some gold. Had some go juice. They had an LMG. This time things went much better. Probably because I used tactics. And instead of just blindly Uh, we're or we're just gonna take that with him for a snack. Just a little snack. He deserves it. Also got some components here. We'll we'll just haul all of this. Let's see. He hacked wreckage in orbit. Could contain resources. Possible scavengers. Where's this at? Where is that in comparison to us? Actually, within a jump. I could theoretically get to that. Interesting. Okay. Maybe that'll be the next stop on our adventure. We did get some cool shit. Speaking of which, I guess Little Willie should probably get the LMG, unless Velma is particularly good at shooting. Oh, Velma is very good at shooting. Yeah, we're gonna get Velma learning the ways of goblinism, and then we're gonna give her a machine gun. We don't need to rebuild these. We do need to... Ooh, we could claim these. So, like, we could put these on the ship if we needed to, like, capture somebody and stick them in a casket. That's interesting. Yeah. Let's do that. Where are we gonna put them? I don't know. Sure, we'll put one there for now, and we'll put one there for now. That's right. Cheating the night owl. That is what tactics mean. That is the goblin word for tactics. All right. I think that we have pretty well scooped up everything that we want on this map. We got the steel, we got components. We're not going to do too much other. All right. Let's try to convert Velma. But her certainty fell from 17 to 5.9. Okay, so we'll keep trying. We did find 2 suits of space armor, which are tainted because they were worn by corpses. But I feel like we might end up wearing them anyway. We also have got some chain shotguns. I feel like goblins enjoy chain shotguns. Yeah, shotguns. I wonder if I can research washing machines. If I can actually wash power armor in a washing machine to get the tainted off of it. The T for tastified. Look, it's one thing to eat people. It's another thing to wear clothes that they had their death crap in. Like, that's a different story. Also, we're out of power. All right. Little Willie, let's have you refuel the generators for now. Why are you going all the way out there? I said refuel generators, thank you. Yeah, part of the problem is that if we go to space, Velma won't be able to survive because we don't have the thing that lets you breathe in space. Yeah, we don't have the research to breathe in space yet, and we don't have a third vac suit for her. Oh, we're convincing her to join our religion by feeding her people meat. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know why I made Little Willie the preacher, because he's got awful social. She's in a mental state. We have research smithing. How about let's go ahead and see if washing machines work. There's the deserter. We would get a genie whose best skill is intellectual at 9. That does not sound like somebody we want. Definitely doesn't sound like somebody we're willing to fight the Empire for. So I think if we put Velma just in the power armor, we got mechanoids coming in 11 days. All right. So we've got marine armor and we've got power armor. And they have 30% vacuum resistance. Yeah, 30% vacuum resistance. And the goblins are wearing a vac suit, which has 32% vacuum resistance. So it's really the helmets that are important, right? Yeah, 69%. Nice. So yeah, we need another vac helmet in order to send Velma into space with us. All right. So yeah, we got mechanoids coming. Let's see if we can get Velma converted. And then we'll leave. There's the Mechanator spot over here. And then there's a Mechanoid relay over here, which I believe Mechanoid relay requires hacking. I don't think I'm interested in doing the Mechanator stuff. That's a lot of research that I'm not set up for right now. Oh, she chose a different religion. And now her certainty in that is higher. Well, gosh dang it. All right. If that's the case, then time to get the heck out of here. Yeah, let's go here and try to get some more graph plates. Whee! Space. Yeah, apparently the helmet is the important part with going to space. All right, this is the mechanoid relay. I have done this once before. So there are these relay stabilizers, and they all have like some amount of guardians. So this one's got 3 Militaurs. This one's got Scyther. So it looks like 2 Scythers and 3 Militaurs. Let's just crush this monitor lizard. Seven Blue 7, what's up? All right. So we got some boo-boos. That's fine. We need to build a few things. Oh, one thing that I forgot to mention is Dub's Bad Hygiene updated his mod. Dubs, the guy that makes Bad Hygiene, updated his mod. So you can't build wells on a grav ship anymore. So you have to build them off base. So now that that is the way that it is, I will have to remember to build those 2 things pretty mostly every time I land somewhere until I can start collecting water. Psychic drone, that's not fun. Happy Monday indeed. When did Rimworld get Starbound flavor? Recently. This is the new DLC. I really am gonna want Velma to deal with these nasty robots. It's fantastic, Logic. It really is. It's probably my favorite DLC they've put out. A person living among the wild animals has wandered into the area. Her name is Cookin. Attempt to tame her. She is a waster. She is an erotic nudist who wants to howl at the moon. And is addicted to cocaine. It's possible I dated this girl at one point. Possible I dated her. Anyway, enough about my personal life. No DLC to make our colonists into the characters from Sesame Street. You know, so I've been putting some videos on YouTube recently. And I was thinking for my next YouTube series, doing pigs in space. Like just straight up, like the bit from the Muppet Show. Should I quote that? The Night Owl, for legal reasons, I would appreciate it if you didn't. I am not married to Cocaine Girl. And that was legitimately a joke. I don't think I've legitimately ever dated anybody like that. All right, can we get Velma to be okay with being a goblin? Yeah, her certainty keeps coming back up. All right. I feel like we're not gonna get that to work. And she's just gonna lose her mind, which is fine. She's immediately gonna put on the fucking recon armor though. Hell yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll just deconstruct these. They're kind of just in the way. There was some uranium in them. All right, so Velma, let's hook you up with this machine gun. And then you can go sleep in your bed. Little Willie's gonna throw a party. It's good for everybody's mood. And no frogs. 7, I'm sorry to hear that. Not because she left you, but because she couldn't swing it. I understand that. I do on her end, but yeah, that's a rough beat, man. I'm sorry. We have a quest. Wants us to take care of 2 Colossus toads at the Mechanoid Relay for 12 days. They are his favorite pets, and he wants them to see the world outside his royal court. What? He just wants me to like take care of his giant ass frogs. Hell yeah, I want some frogs. Give me that. Wait, who's our do we have a psyker? Did we ever do the did we ever do this quest? This offer expired. We never actually did that quest. All right, so we don't actually have a boss in the party. Yeah, let's make it Irby. Let's make it Urbanicus, Titanicus. I want to see some Colossus toads. Look at these adorable little bastards. Look at them. They're purple. All right, well, let's create a zone. New area. Inside. Yeah, we'll just let those little bastards hop around wherever they want. All right, aminals, stay inside. Oh, they're trained. They're like well trained. They can guard and attack. Oh man, I gotta get me some giant frogs. We got a war merchant. Ooh. Oh, they're tribals. But sometimes tribals have gear that you would not expect. Like they find stuff that they're not supposed to have. Oh, this person did not do well. All right, Irby, talk with this guy. See if maybe they have a space helmet for Velma. They do not. They have some parkas. They got some guns. And they got a bunch of unga bunga stuff. In case somebody accidentally decides they want to go on a Go Juice binge, we're gonna sell that, and we're actually gonna sell these shells since we don't have an artillery piece to shoot them with. We could get a Cobra, and that would be rad. That would be very rad. They have got a bunch of herbal medicine. We are still at 26 medicine. Yeah, I think we're just gonna make some money here. Just sell off some of our ill-gotten gains. All right, squad, it's time for crime. Maybe that's the wrong spot. Let's do that. All right, Velma. All you gotta do is hit him once. Wake him up. All right, there it goes. All right, handled. So now what we can do is hack the stabilizer. The objective is you've got to hack all 3 stabilizers, and then this thing will start to deteriorate, and then you can smash it and get the sweet, delicious candy inside of it. Yeah, Little Willie's gonna use his mind powers. I guess there's no reason why we can't do a little bit of mining while we're here. Some components, we'll grab that. Are there any valuable resources? Got some gold. Mine that up too. Some more components. And some more components. Hell yeah. Hacking has been detected. He has been locked out for 17 hours. That's a very long time in goblin years. All right, let's let everybody wake up. Put on a little bit of makeup. All right, and then let's go ahead and see if we can't handle this one. This one, unfortunately, we don't have as much cover to work with. Ta-da! Then we can auto hack this one. Yeah, these are some sweet frogs. I'm definitely... How did that frog get outside? Stay inside, Mr. Froggy. I know you want to hippity hop outside, but there's dangers outside. There's dangerous robots. You guys know all about robots. Man, these guys are so cute. I kind of just don't want to give them back. Like the Empire could just fuck off. These are my frogs now. Goblins probably would wish that the ice cream truck would come by. I remember we were doing a 5e version of Escape to the Borderlands, the Goodman Games version that was updated. And in that game, like if you've never played that module, there's basically just this really long road that you keep going up and down because you got to get back in town, back and forth from like the keep to the Caves of Chaos and all these other places. And every time you go down the road, there's like a table that you can roll on for like random encounters. And one of the random encounters would be like you run into a caravan. And the GM basically like worked out what the caravan was. Like he randomized like it was halflings, and they had like a caravan with a bunch of food on it, and we just started making jokes that it was a halfling taco truck. And oh, you know what? I'm such a bastard. I need to make little comfy places for my frogmen. Sorry, story is on pause. I need to make comfy animal beds for my froggos. A wanderer has joined. An imperial priest named Zellian has arrived and wants to join the colony. Her best stat is animals. You bet. Zellian, welcome to the colony. You are also Neo Justice. They are a pyromaniac, however. That's bad. But welcome to the colony. You can't join the colony though with that name. We got to give you a new name, and that involves the Wheel of Names. Most electrifying move in sports entertainment. Ah, you know what? You know what? 7 Blue 7. Seven Blue 7. You know, I hadn't seen you in chat in a while. As soon as you come back, we get you into the colony. Welcome in. How is she in a fight? She is awful in a fight. We will give you another shotgun. Yeah, we need to get somebody with better social. This person is pretty mostly good with animals and not much else. So yeah, her job is literally going to be to clean up after the monsters. Is she actually higher social? She is not higher social than Irby. Yeah, we're not gonna have her mine or do art or do research. Her job is to clean up after the frogs. Okay, so back to the story. So yeah, so we had these like halfling caravan, and we just kept making jokes that it was the halfling taco truck. And every time we would like go down the road, we'd randomize the same random encounter, which was run into a caravan. So we just decided that it was the same taco truck every time, and it got to the point where we would intentionally go traveling down the road to see if we could get tacos. Which, let me tell you, tacos, Probably not lore accurate for Dungeons and Dragons, but certainly good for party morale. All right. Well, you know. So we hacked this stabilizer. Need to finish hacking this one. The taco maker is a lich. Can we prove that tacos don't exist in Fair? You know what? You can't. You can't prove it to me. Oh, there's some components right here that I missed. Please feel free to mine those up. All right, this one's going to be owned by Lorenzo. This one's going to be owned by Pathfinder. Hacking has been detected. So we got one more, and this one is just 3 Militaurs, which are easier to kill than Scythers, but they also don't just run at you blindly and give you a whole bunch of free shots at them. They actually also have shotguns. Oh, we don't have a bed for 7 Blue 7. Oh no. I have to make a bed in the on the bridge for now. Tacos are mentioned in the Radiant Citadel. Okay, so the Radiant Citadel might be an exception to everybody's rule because that whole adventure is kind of not Dungeons and Dragons in an intentional way. Like it's very intentionally like almost more like modern day the real world. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain the Radiant Citadel. It's definitely hard to explain the Radiant Citadel without sounding like an old man screaming at the clouds. Expedition to Barrier Peaks wasn't traditional D&D. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, they want us to build a Titanic building. And then people will try to kill us. And then we get some plasteel out of it. No, absolutely not. All right, let's rest up a little bit because it looks like there was a social fight. And we might have to reserve the human meat for just the goblins. So we might have to have a special freezer just for goblins. Okay. We've done research. You know what? Let's actually stick with dubs for a second and just keep researching septic tanks. I don't really have a way to build a washer right now. How bad is this this tainted quality on her mood? She has chemical starvation. She really wants drugs. She's getting -5. Is it cold in here? Why did she get sleep in the cold? It's like it's nice outside. Like that's not even a problem. Yeah, we'll see if we can get the graph panels from this quest, expand the base a little bit, and then we'll build like a proper water plumbing situation. Oh, look at these little guys. Look at these little guys just sleeping away. anything bad ever happened to Lorenzo or Pathfinder, I would lose my fucking mind. Oh man, look at all these turds we've got to boil. All right, let's let everybody wake up and then we'll go kill these Minotaurs. Looks like we got that one as well. Okay. Yeah, her certainty keeps coming back up. We need somebody with a better talking skills. All right, these guys. We're gonna try to surround them. All right, pretty easily handled. 7 blue 7's the only one that got hurt. Some slight shotgun damage. No big deal. You'll be just fine. You'll be running triathlons in no time. Like how we just have like a random pile of rocks in the base. Right, and who is Doctor? AK Lone Wolf. Finish boiling those turds and then immediately don't wash your hands. And then go do some medicine. Already tending. Good job. Like imagine somebody suturing up like a shotgun wound after like boiling fecal matter in a biotank. Gross. Ether, what's up, man? Nice. We have a cold snap. Don't we have a parka somewhere? We don't have a parka. We do, however, have recon armor. Put 7 in the recon armor for now. That'll keep you warm for a little bit, even though it's got somebody's final poop in it. Yeah, that's it's probably pretty common, Castus. All right. We have dealt with all the threats. We just need to finish hacking. And then we get this little guy. And then priorities are going to be probably extend out the battery rack. And then maybe make second bedroom and then potentially bathroom. So we could put a bedroom here and then we could have like a curved bathroom. Yeah, it's we've come a long way for sure. Come a long way. All right, Lone Wolf is hacking away furiously. Look at him go, using the Matrix. All right, what are we at? And not even halfway there. See, the thing is alternatively, you could just destroy this thing immediately. But if you do that, you get a mech raid. How are we out of food? Did we turn all of our mushrooms into food? Oh my god, we did. Oh no. We're gonna have to eat the frogs. We're gonna have to eat Velma. Alright, hopefully we'll have some Nutrifungus here. I guess in the meantime, I could kill an animal. What kind of wildlife is there here? There's a single monitor lizard and a single armadillo. 7. Go bring in some dinner. Oh, she has a meal. Well, you can eat that. Okay, and then carry in the monitor lizard. Like how there's 2 animals in this entire map, and we are definitely going to eat them. All right, and then who's the cook? AK Lone Wolf, of course. Cannot butcher creature missing corpses. I hate to break it to you, but we definitely have corpses. Oh no, Pathfinder! Well, I guess it's more important that the frogs eat. Here we go. You actually ate iguana once? Can't say that I've ever had iguana. I've had some various lizards before, and some amphibians. Like I've had frog, I've had gator. I feel like I would have to be a little desperate to eat an iguana. Speaking of desperate. Jablow, jablow, jablow. Get it. It's coming right for us. Hey, a shaman merchant. They might have some beef jerky. We'll probably buy that from them. All right, so we have successfully hacked all the stabilizers. Let's see what these guys have first. They do have some beef jerky. They've also got some animals. That's expensive though. That's an expensive way to eat. They have a, oh my god. Okay, so they have a sentience catalyst. Now what this is it's a single dose or single use item, and it makes any animal you inject it with like fully trainable. Like they can be trained to do anything. Now, I really shouldn't piss off the Empire and keep my babies, but I feel like they want to stay with me. And I kind of feel like I want them to be very smart. So we're going to do that. And we're going to sell them all of this gold. And I'm not even gonna look back. I guess I should probably buy some pemmican just to be Oh, I don't have that much money. We're just we're doing it this way. I know that this is the dumb way, but we'll do it that way. All right. So we got some pemmican. All right, it's destabilizing and it's gonna crash. All right. We'll send 7 out to go handle it. We have finished researching septic tanks. Let's go ahead and research machining then. All right, mechanoids are coming by. Hey, guess what? Is it just one of them? Welcome to welcome to the ground. Okay, we got a grav core and we've got grav plates. Also a royal tribute collector, one of which is the brother to 7. All right. Oh, what happened here? Did this motherfucker just like sneak in? All right. No, Froggos, stay away. Stay away. No bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't realize there were 2 of them. Guys. 7. No. Oh, you're incapable of firefighting because you're a pyromaniac. Okay, well, I guess that... Oh no, the whole base is gonna go down. Oh my god. No. Oh god, stop, please. I have a family. Why aren't you like fighting? How about you? Yeah, you kill that thing. Thank you. Well, is that all of them? Are you happy now? Why are my guys so slow at putting out fires? Jeez. I know you're goblins. I get it. I know you love fire. But please, please put the fires out. Why will it also not speed up? There are no more enemies on the map. Like, why are they so slow? Why will they not actually work on stuff? Like, the whole base is gonna go down. I mean, the temp in the room is boiling, but the game won't get out of slowdown mode. I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened. Nothing was on fire. And by that, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing on fire. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just don't know what the big deal is. It's good to know that if we fail this quest, the frogs just leave. So we should probably not use the sentience thing on them, even though now we no longer have it. All right, now we can go up to full speed again. Did they bring the deactivated mech onto the shelf? If it was deactivated, yeah. But I thought it died because I shot it. Yeah, deactivated is different from killed. I have seen that. That could be it, I guess. It's a possibility. All right, well, this time I need to make sure that I'm ready. That there could, in fact, be more than one of them that want to burn down all of my ship. And I am save scumming a little bit this game because I feel like that was BS. And also, I cannot let my precious little boys get hurt. Velma's on an insulting spree because she's malnourished. Oh, right. We need to make sure that we're not continuing to make chem fuel from our food source. So let's have 7 kill this armadillo. And then let's have Lone Wolf butcher it before something eats it. Okay, we're social fighting. Right, now we have a different type of trader. I know, yeah, you can probably find these frogs in the mushroom biome, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. We'll send the human out to talk to them. So they've got some friends. They also have some pemmican. We'll buy that. We'll sell them all of this gold because we don't need that. Heck is this guy? Oh, he's a high mate. Gross. Yeah, no, we don't need to buy slaves. We're fine. Eat some of this pemmican. And in about a day, we'll probably have another, okay, here's what we could do. We could buy those slaves and then immediately give them to the Empire. Okay, we finished septic tanks. Get back to machining. Why did Velma take the armor off? Got the flu. What you get for not washing your hands after boiling turds. Who else had the flu? Fog. 7 also has the flu. Who also is doctor? Is Little Willie also doctor? Little Willie. Yeah. 100% flu quality tended. Heck yeah. You like to let the frogs lick your hands after you eat? They're like, there's some tasty bits. Right, trade caravan's leaving. And they finished hacking the stabilizer, which means this should now start to crash. Which means we need to be ready for violence. None of this burning our ship down. If anyone's gonna burn our ship down, it's us. Alright, here comes the response. Alright. I really only see one this time. What is it? It's a Scyther. Alright. Alright. So that's handled. Now really, there's nothing else coming for us. Alright. So now we should be able to get off this planet. Or off of this map, anyway. And I think what we're going to do is we are going to launch someplace. Someplace with some trees. Alternatively, we got here, got an item stash. It's polluted. Yeah, we don't have enough chem fuel to get exactly where we need to. So what we're going to do is we're just going to land basically here on a forest tile. And we're going to chop a whole bunch of trees, and we're going to turn those trees into chem fuel. Bye-bye, robots. This will give us an opportunity to expand on the base and make some cool stuff. And you know what? I might even grow some food while we're here. I know we don't normally like eating non-mushroom food, but we'll put it like, well, there's a blowhole there, gotta watch out. And we'll put it there. I mean, I kind of wish we would have some murderous elves. I sure do like eating elf meat. Alright, we got thruster breakdowns. It's going to cost us a couple of components. Let's go ahead and just set a big old chop zone order here. Build a well. I actually don't need a horseshoe's pen. I've already got one right here. I keep forgetting that I put one in the base. All right, who's our plants people? We got lots of plants people. All right, so step one is we are going to expand the base, which is going to require that we use our grav core. And I kind of want to expand. So the grav field extender does two things. It gives you more substructure that you can build on it, but it also gives you more space that you can build on. So I'll put that right there for now. A sparrow has self-tamed. His name is Sparrow. Look at this little guy. Wonder what he tastes like. Oh, you know what? We should probably put everybody on work schedules. All right. We need to build more hull. I kind of want to build this ship into like a donut. You can move it later, and it has to be within the grav core range. That's cool. I didn't know you can move it. Like, I have the mod uninstall Rimworld, where I can normally just uninstall anything I want, put it wherever I want it. So I could kind of assume that even if that wasn't a thing that you could do, that I would eventually just do it anyway. with the power of mods. Yeah, I didn't know. That's pretty cool. Get some visitors. There's a bigger grab ships mod. That didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. We are getting low on food again. Let's see if these people have anything we can eat. They got some packaged survival meals. I don't think that that's worth the money. Buy their one medicine. We'll sell them these crappy pistols. We'll keep the other crappy pistol. Oh, we got 3 of these auto pistols. Now we'll sell like 2 of them. And the shirt, these pants, set. And then let's go ahead and create a grow zone. It is currently fall. Might still be able to get some rice out of it. All right. Now, one thing I was going to do is extend this out by 1. Like that. Hey, Ramshackle Salvage. Little Willie's upset for some reason. He's badly malnourished. I think, what do we got here? Got some deer. Let's go do some night hunting. Yeah, just go back to sleep. Just go right back to sleep. Okay. There, that should get us started. Froggos just keep eating up all the mushrooms. All right. So I wanted to extend the room out just a little bit. Like that. And put some beds in. And a dresser. And a flower pot, just to make the room nice and pretty. Then I need to put a door here. I'm gonna have to move this, unfortunately, aren't I? Install there. Oh, ooh. All right, we'll figure that out. All right, so we got meat back in the hopper. And we can probably harvest a good bit of this. So we're not unnecessarily starving. That's right, Lord Grimace. Just goblins doing goblin stuff. I still like how they roof the base with corrugated steel and then send it out into outer space. All right, so let me think on what I need here in the hygiene department. Oh, you know what? I need spacer hygiene recycling. That's actually what I need. All right, so because so Dubs added a couple new things. He added a permanent recycler. So like the ship will constantly recycle water, so you don't have to pump it. But I am gonna need an electric pump. I can put here. I'm gonna need a hot water tank, which I'll put here. And I'm gonna need a electric boiler, which I'll put here. So I can do, I keep wanting to get the grab ship hulls from structure. So I've got about that much space to build a bathroom. Maybe I could go one further. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build a couple of water buttresses for now, but eventually you can build like a turbo container to keep all your water in. All right. I can design a bathroom like that. All right. So this is going to have to go somewhere else. I think I'm just going to pipe that into... No, you know what? We're just going to deconstruct it. And even though goblins don't like the light, I think we're just going to put a ceiling fan in this room. Because we do have a couple of non-goblins now, and they probably need light to do work. All right, now for bathrooms, I need a couple of turlets. I don't have enough uranium to make uranium toilets, so let's do a quick search. Oh, there's uranium ore. Let's mine that up. Gotta have the shiny space metal for proper toilets. And then we need a water well. And plumbing. And we're gonna need power in that room too. Oh no, oh no, Lorenzo. AK Lone Wolf. Please tend. He'll be alright. He'll be fine. We'll give him some NyQuil. So just want to let everybody know we are getting kind of close to the end of the stream today, but coming up next after today's stream, we have another stream called Pandora Pirate Radio, and I recommend sticking around for them because they're a lot of fun to watch. I know Ether, who's in the audience, might be playing today, so stick around for them. Sorry, trying to deal with notifications here. Let me just clear something real quick. I'll be right back, I promise. All right, there we go. All right, so now we're filling up the tanks. So we're gonna want like all uranium fixtures. Really did run through those graph panels though. All right, so first things first is we will build a uranium bathtub. I think we will just for a little bit of privacy, we'll put in a couple of uranium toilets for competitive shitting. And then we'll put in a uranium shower. And we'll put in a couple of uranium basins. And just so we know that the place is cozy, put in a little flower pot. You know what? I got to get these rocks out of here. These rocks out of here. Shaman merchant. All right, and then we have to plumb everything, of course. Maybe some nice oh, you can't make them out of human leather. Lame. Let's see. Oh, a relic. Okay, well, I'm not too worried about relics. Speaking of relics, you guys heard that story about Hobby Lobby and oh, I've got to have an outlet, which means I need a septic tank. Just gonna go right here. I can deconstruct these things. Yeah, like how Hobby Lobby basically bought a bunch of like religious artifacts and then donated them to a museum to basically make it like a tax write-off. But then the museum that they donated it to is owned by the guy who owns Hobby Lobby. Just ridiculous. Why are my plants colonists not doing plant stuff? What's going on here? All right, let's do growing is the most important thing. Herbie is on a tantrum. He's gonna punch holes in the wall. Oh, he destroyed a freaking rocket engine. They left us a gift of 250 silver. I like cash. I like cold hard cash. All right, why are these not connected to anything? Oh, there's a yeah, they should be connected to this thing. You know what, little Willie? Just finish that. All right, so that's working. So now we've got uranium bathroom fixtures. For competitive shitting, of course. We are out of water capacity. That's okay. That seems to be working fine now. Okay, cool. So we have warden for hire. They want us to keep 2 prisoners for 10 days. The shuttle has arrived. All right, guys. Lorenzo, you take care of your brother. Don't forget the time you spent here. Pathfinder, you're the best tabletop role-playing game. Don't let anybody tell you different. All right, I'm back, I think. Okay, there we go. Velma, Carrie, 7, Carrie. Get the heck out of here. All right, Velma's on an insulting spree because of chemical starvation. You know, I'm at a point, Velma, where I don't want to hear about how much you like doing cocaine. They did kind of eat all of our mushrooms, but it was worth it. Okay. So step 2 is I parked too close to this damn rock. Because I would like to extend this out like that. Like that. There we go. It's too cold for rice. We are going to create a bill from wood. Do until you have 500 chem fuel. Drop 1 floor. Just inside the base, thank you. Why are the batteries not charging? Oh, they're not connected. This entire time, these batteries have not been connected to these solar panels. I am such a buffoon. Seven. Okay, fire starting spree. AK Lone Wolf. Let's get you just extinguishing fires. Just keep chasing her around. All right, that's totally fine. A little bit of fire, I get it. We don't need this bed anymore, do we? Oh, you know what we can put in this room now? It's under recreation. That's right, washing machines. Yeah, we'll just put it right there for now. Just kind of filling this out here. Got some visitors. Sure, they've got a badger they want to trade us. Hey, there's a raid. Just in time. We were just thinking about ordering lunch. Thank you so much for showing up. Oh, just as the tribe is gonna leave, huh? Okay, well then. Hey, Velma. Get the light machine gun, please. Oh, Velma's a little beat up. All right, there were no survivors. Velma is in bad shape. We'll get you rescued. Guys, this is a bad time to fight. There's important tending you got to do here. All right, she's going to be just fine. And I think on that note, it's time for us to pass the torch over to our friends at Pandora Pirate Radio. My name is Quish. I stream Rimworld every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back next Monday with some more Cooking on the Rim. I do want to go ahead and let you know that I am currently putting some videos on YouTube. I just want to share the link to that in the chat there for you. It's the Chronicles of Swish. I've got some Rimworld stuff on there. I've got some Magic the Gathering stuff, and I got some other games that I'm thinking about doing as well. So if you're interested in that, please check me out there. Otherwise, I'm going to leave you with a word from our sponsor, and I'll see you guys next week.
Our sponsor is Rain Shadow Legends. Rain Shadow Legends is a tactical fantasy RPG action strategy game with over 7 billion downloads worldwide. In Rain Shadow Legends, you have access to over millions of fun and unique characters such as Orc, Bugbear, Gun, or Elf. She's very pretty. Look how pretty she is. If you like now, you can download our WBPL 76 exclusive character, the Skeleton King. He break your hands. You can use special promo code LIGMA to receive 42,069 rupees. You can spend them on cool cosmetic items such as skins.
Like the kind that your characters wear and make different outfits, not like a big powder skin, that would be gross.
And also flaming swords.
It's on fire!
Find out what over 7 billion totally real people who have downloaded this game are talking about it. Download the app today. Now back to the stream.